$5,000 is a doable deal. How do I do it? It's $412 a month. Okay? I got to go steal the money. I can steal $5,000. You could steal $5,000 from me and I wouldn't even know. It's going to be like, if you could add $5,000 to that and earn 20%, it'd be worth $1,125,000. If you can do this at 10%, it'd be worth $320,000. Some of you small thinkers out there be like, dude, I'll take the $320,000. How do I get 10 and how do I get 20? You guys have figured this out. You're like, shit. If the play is big enough, dude, I'll figure that out. Everybody agree? See what I just I shifted your mind by giving you a target. I don't go to Target. I get targets, and I keep targets, and I refresh the target. And the target is I want to be a millionaire. But over the period of time, I got 20 years, by the way, what would pay me 20% a year over 20 years? And that is when your boy GC got rich. I didn't get rich speaking. I didn't get rich selling books. I got rich shopping real estate. 30 years old, shopping every weekend, dude, every weekend. All I did between 25 and 30 years old was make money, and push it aside, push it aside, push it aside. Even when in the first years when I was not, watch this, even when I was not 25 years old, $5,000, boom. Next year, $5,000, boom. Next year, $5,000, boom. Guess what? Next year, oh, by the way, this money's sitting dead in the bank. It's not earning anything. It's in a holy account. Holy means, okay, I'm gonna put a hole in your face if you touch my money. Nobody could get this money. This is a like sacred account. Okay, you with me? 28. Oh wow, man, I could add a little bit. Maybe there's more money. 29. What am I doing right here? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom! I got $25,000 sitting in an account. It wasn't $1 million, and I'm 5 years into the plan. But when I was ready to start investing money, I started doing my homework. 30 years old, homework. Shopping properties, 31, homework. Shopping properties, 32. I'm not buying cars. You guys are buying cars, flying on jet charters, showing off, going on vacations. All I'm doing is stacking paper. Guess what happens? I had 5 years of putting $5,000 away. Next thing you know, I had $25,000 to add to my $25,000. Next year, I'm making more money. I got $25,000. You see what I'm doing? I'm stacking dough and looking for 20%. I know there's a 20% play out there. Some of this money was sitting in the bank. This is years and years ago where the bank was paying me 6 or 7 or 8. It didn't matter. That's not the target. The target is to get to 1 million. Remember this? And let's open up the calls, okay? Your job is to find a vehicle that can pay you 20% a year. Might be a business, might be the business you're in. It might be to buy advertising for the business or brand you're in. For me, it was this. I'm gonna buy real estate that over long periods of time, I will earn cash flow, okay? That's how the real estate works. I put $25,000 in a deal. That deal is probably gonna pay me 10% a year. You said, yeah, but Grant, you said, what'd you say, Grant? What'd you say? 20%, Grant, that's what you said. Yeah, I know what I said. This ain't Eddie, okay? Now how much do I have? I could reinvest that money back in the deal. The next year I have $27,500. I earned 10% on that. That's $27.50 or something like that. I reinvest that. Now I got $30,000 in the deal. Okay, but what you don't know is the rent on this property as I own it over 20 years, 2038 we'll dispose of this thing. The rent is going up. As I'm adding money, the rent's going up. And maybe this goes from 10% a year. By the time I sell, I want it to be at 20%. Your bank money right now is earning 0.0025%. My real estate's earning 20%. If you have no place to go, you see, when I was 26 years old, I was broke. 27, I was broke. 28, I was broke. 29, I was broke. 30, I was broke. You know why? Because I'd take the $5,000 and I'd push it off to the side and I was broke again, hustling to go get another $5,000. Why? Because I knew where I was going. I was going here. I'm like, I'm gonna be a millionaire, dude. Ain't nobody gonna take this deal from me, and I am not gonna wait till I'm 90 years old to get the $1 million. Right? By the time I'm 33 years old, I had $1,125,127 in a damn account. $1,125,127, 33 years old, and I started with no money at 25. How? I got the 5,000. I don't need to go buy something yet. I got to add that every year. Now I need to learn how to get that money to grow. 20% a year. It'll take me 20 years to get it done. How did I get it done in 8 years? I must have either added money or earned more than 20%. And it was a combination of both. How do you do that? You don't do it at your job. You can't be a waitress making, 40,000 bucks a year and all of a sudden make 20% more at your job. You can't, it just doesn't, you can't just all of a sudden say, I'm 20% better, give me 20% more money. And even if you could, you'll do it one time, not every year.